So Flo in the City and I have been discussing collaborating for well over a year now. So I'm thrilled to finally be able to film this collaboration video with my beautiful friend Flo in the City. She is someone who has emerged as a really good friend of mine. She's definitely someone that I recommend you guys follow. I love Flo in the City, you guys. What we decided on collaborating on was sharing with you guys our last 5 luxury purchases. So that is what we're going to bring to you guys today. Let's get started. I always think it's really interesting because sometimes, people get off of YouTube, and I think that a lot of people think that a lot of us just shop because we have a YouTube, but the reality of it is that we shop because we shop. Videos or not, I'm a shopper, you guys. It is not just what I do, it is who I am. Sadly, this is true for me. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But I wanted to share with you guys the last 5 items that I have picked up. So let's start with item number 1. I did mention that I wanted this item on my wish list video. So what I'm talking about is this Tiffany and Company chain ring. So I did actually get it. The amazing part of this is that I did pick it up through Fashion File. So I did get it at a significant discount. I want to say I paid about half retail for this piece, and I was thrilled. There's just something very thrilling about getting something at a discounted price. And I wasn't expecting to find it on Fashion File, to be honest, because I think that the prices of these pieces are already pretty good, like on Tiffany. And so I was like, I couldn't believe it. So I did pick this up from Fashion File. Now, I guess item number 2 is this ring from Tiffany and Company in the rose gold. And both of these are from the Diamonds by the Yard collection. I kept trying to locate it again. I was, I wanted to hit gold again. And I kind of waited for several months. And I never saw one come up in gold. So I gave myself permission to buy it at full price because I did pay significant discount on this one. And this one is again in the rose gold. I picked it up at the Tiffany event. I will try to post some photos over here while I'm talking about it. I was invited to a Tiffany event at the beginning of June, I want to say. I don't remember, but it was so much fun, you guys. I had the best time. I've been invited to events before, and they're always kind of, I never really enjoy myself ever. I always assume that the way that the Tiffany event went, that's how an event should go, and they've never been that way. So this was just such a fun event that I attended, and I had told my sales associate that I did intend on purchasing this, so she had this waiting for me as well. I tried on some of the most amazing pieces from Tiffany that I did not even know existed, and yeah, it was just an incredible experience. I actually took my son, and he really enjoyed himself as well. So yeah, these are the first 2 items that I have gone ahead and picked up in my YouTube absence. So the next item that I picked up is this beautiful strap through from Fendi. However, I did not buy this from Fendi. I purchased this from Joma Shop. So the funny story with this piece is I have been wanting this piece for several years now, and I just never wanted to pay full price for it. I had initially seen this at the Fendi store at Saks back in 2018, I want to say, and it was beautiful. I saw it in the brown. I tried it on in the brown, and what this is called a strap through, so it doesn't have anything. You put a strap inside of it. So it's a very playful piece. You could do a lot of things with it, which was part of the appeal. So I had initially tried it on in the brown shearling, and that's the one that I wanted. And every time, I had seen it at Joma Shop for a really long time, and I just kept thinking it was going to be there like forever. So whenever I would go and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to buy it, it was no longer available. This happened to me twice. The last time that I went, like a month ago or something, to finally purchase it, I thought, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. And I went to purchase the brown one and it was sold out again. So that was the second time that happened. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the pink one, because I thought that the pink would look really good with this olive color that I had. I just remember seeing a lavender Fendi strap and I was like, you know what, I think this, I should just get it in this color. And so that's what I did, and I'm actually really thrilled with this. Again, I could use it with, I can strap this through it, which I've done, but this is actually how I ended up loving it more. So just using it as a strap here with my Fendi Montresor, and I could also do it with my peekaboo, and I just really love it. I could also do it with my nano baguette. I think that'll be really fun. So I was not expecting to use it this way, but I don't know why, I really love this in this combination. Now I did get this at a discount again through Joma Shop, and I mean, I'm keeping my eye out for the brown one because it went out of stock, and it sold out. And then when I checked back months later, it was available again. So I really love combination looks together. I just think it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm fine if I don't end up getting the brown one. I really love this one. But yeah, and I want to say, how much was this? This was $2.99. I feel like this year has been the year of the small purchase for me. I did mention that I wasn't going to be purchasing handbags. I think there was one handbag in my wish list, and I really have kind of stuck to, that's just the way that I've been purchasing. I feel like I just keep thinking, you know what, get these small purchases out of the way. And I have really been enjoying myself purchasing these items. So yeah, this is the next item that I did pick up. The next item that I picked up, if you follow me on Instagram, then you totally know about this piece. I did go ahead and purchase the iPhone case from Chanel. Now, this is one of those things that I wanted. I was like 100% in on this. However, I did want it in the large size. And when I purchased this, the sales associate told me that this was for a Max phone, and it turned out to be for just the regular non-Max phone. And so I ended up having to purchase a new phone. I didn't have to, I could have returned it, but it was so beautiful that I just couldn't imagine returning it. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about with regards to this purchase is I feel that I got a lot of things out of the way when I purchased this item. For some people, this is, you know, an absurd purchase, and I totally get it. I thought that too, but I had wanted a phone case for several years now. If you remember my wish list from 2018, I talked about a phone case, and I wanted it to be this way. I wanted it to have a chain. This is my preferred way of a chain instead of a chain that goes this way. Now, it is kind of fussy to use, but I'll get to that. It also is not really well made, unfortunately. I don't know if it's the tweed and if it would be different if it was leather. I think this is covered in leather, but you can see the glazing has completely come off of this. And yeah, so that's the glazing right there that came off. I don't tend to take this off, so it's just kind of been on, and I don't know why it started to come off on this side now recently. I did take this to Chanel. It's been about a month now since I've had it, maybe longer, and I'm still waiting to hear back with regards to whether or not they're going to fix it or whatever. I don't really care, if I'm really honest, which I know is going to be like outrageous for some people, but my intention was to use the hell out of it And then eventually, you know, when this was obsolete, I will be removing the chain, and I can use this as a belt. I also really wanted something with the adjustable little, what is it? What do they call this? Cocoa ball or cocoa crush ball. I'm not sure what they call this, but I really love this item. I would actually buy this again in the black leather. I just think it's really, really beautiful, and it is something that I use every day. So I feel like I get my money's worth with this versus even a bag, because this is something that I'm using all the time. Now, something else that I wanted to touch on, I've been wanting a Chanel belt, which is what I said. So eventually I will have one because this will come off of it. I had also mentioned, I believe in 2018, that I wanted a tweed bag from Chanel. And I'm really, really happy that I picked this up because it has really made me sure that I don't want a tweed bag from Chanel. I think their tweed is beautiful, and I love that I have this piece and I get to have the experience with this item that is, you know, not as much as a handbag, but this just gets really, really dirty. And obviously because it's a phone case and, you know, we're touching it all, and I actually don't use this phone that much. I'm still using my other phone, so I don't use this as much as you would think. I kind of use this is the phone, like if my husband calls me, then, but I'm always on my other phone, so it's not like, you know, I constantly have this. I kind of just lay it, and, you know, if my husband calls, I answer, and I tend to not pick it up as much. So it attracts so much dirt. I kind of just wipe it with a wipey, and that's fine. None of that bothers me. I want to be very, very clear with this piece. It would bother me with a several $1,000 bag. So I feel like I got a little bit of Chanel tweed, and I have my tweed fix. And I think that sometimes that's important, where you just want to get something out of your system. And I feel that I have a tweed bag out of my system thanks to this. And it was really at a fraction of the price. And I am using this a lot. So again, it is something that I personally feel I am getting my money's worth on. And I have to say, the other thing, this has made me not use my bags that much. I feel like I don't need to carry a bag when I have this, because then the bag just becomes like, it's just annoying. And I literally just put like a card in here. I have my phone, and it could be just the times that we're in. I tend to just run really quick errands. So I just need my card, you know, or your driver's license, a card, and you're good to go, and your keys, right? So I usually just need my purse for my keys. And yeah, this has made my handbags kind of obsolete, you guys, which is kind of scary. It's made me really think, like, what? But yeah, I've really been enjoying this. This is, again, like a smaller purchase, but, you know, it is an expensive phone case. But I really do recommend these. Again, I would purchase one in black if I could source one in the larger size. The next item that I purchased is also from my wish list, you guys, and this is from Dior. I purchased this 2 months ago, and I wanted to bring this up because I know I haven't been uploading regularly. You should follow me on Like to Know It. I'm usually somewhere online, you guys. If you don't see me here on YouTube, I'll be on IG, or I also am on Like to Know It. I'm on there a lot. I love to create outfits. So you'll know what I'm thinking if you follow me on Like to Know It, because I tend to create a lot of collage outfits on Like to Know It prior to purchasing something. Like, how many outfits can I create? And obviously I don't post all of the outfits that I create on there, but I do post a lot of them. And you'll know what I'm thinking because you'll see like reoccurring pieces pop up on there, and you'll know that this was something that I was really ready to buy. This beautiful Dior t-shirt, Now, yes, it's just a t-shirt, and I know people think that it's crazy. I think that the price points of this is, again, better than a bag, and I feel like this is something that I'm going to get, when I say more use out of, meaning when I carry a handbag, you know, I'm carrying it from my home to the car, and then you tend to put your bag down when you're driving, right? And then you get out of the car, you pick up your bag, and if you're going to somebody's home, you put your bag down and you aren't carrying your bag. Or if you're going to dinner, you set your bag down and you don't have it on you. This is on you all of the time. So I just feel like you get more wear out of something like this. And so those are kind of the things that I've been purchasing a lot of this year. That's why the small purchases are making a lot more sense to me lately. But again, you know, that's just kind of like my frame of mind right now. So yeah, this is something else that I picked up. I'll be really honest, I actually have not worn this. So I just gave you all that spiel, even though I have not worn it, just because I haven't been going out that much. But I do think that it's really, really worth it. I feel like this is an iconic t-shirt without being one of those, which I don't think that anything is, you know, trendy, not trendy or whatever, because this doesn't say Dior. It's like Ja Dior. It's not like, you know, like a Gucci t-shirt or a Balmain t-shirt. It's a little bit more understated. So I love my Balmain t-shirt and my Gucci t-shirts, but I really liked this one as well. And I would keep buying t-shirts because I feel that they're really, really wearable, especially during the summer. So yeah. So the last item that I wanted to share with you guys is actually from Gucci, and this is not something that I purchased. This is something that my son gifted me for Mother's Day, and I just wanted to include it in this video because I'm officially twinning with my beautiful friend Flo in the City. So she unboxed this all over a month ago, and I loved it, and I wanted it, and my son was kind enough to buy it for me. And this is the Gucci Twilly. I love that I can wrap this on a hat. I've actually worn it as a bracelet. I just really love this piece. I think it's so unique. And you know, I'm not like Twilly purchaser, but I don't know, I fell hard on like with this Twilly, and I just really, really wanted it. So yeah, this is the last item that I wanted to show you guys. I love to see things that everyone else isn't necessarily buying. So, and that's always what I'm buying. But I was thrilled to collaborate with Flo in the City, you guys. Please give her a follow if you don't already. She recently hit 1K. I'm so excited for her. But definitely check her out. She often unboxes items that, you know, like weren't on my radar. Example number one. So this was totally a, you know, I saw it on Floeys and I just had to have it myself. I cannot wait to see what she shows you of her 5 latest items that she's picked up. And yeah, I'm really happy to be back and bringing you guys more videos. So that is it for today. I will leave Flo's channel in the description box down below. I will chat with you guys later. Bye.